Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Driving Up Stocks. This is our Robinhood, investing challenge. I believe we're up to episode 30 now, so getting up there on those portfolio updates. A couple obvious things we're going to be addressing here in this video, but just to get the end of the week update in there. Had a very good week, actually. We were up quite a bit. So we finished the week at $200 and I believe it was 12 cents, $200.12. So we were up for the week. Pretty good week overall. Nothing really new there. We didn't get any more stocks. We didn't increase any of our positions. That's what we're going to be working on now, is trying to increase some of those dividend positions. Targets are, I'd like to increase my position in AMC. We talk a lot about that on this channel, which those of you that this is your first time being here, AMC, that is the movie theater chain. I do like that company. They had a little bit of negative news, which has dropped their stock price quite a bit, which was when they bought out Carmike Cinemas. They didn't disclose all the information to their investors. So they weren't a little bit of hot water for that, but they did start to rebound from that. But I would like to increase my position in AMC. Also, the last stock that I picked up was APLE Hospitality. That's a very good one that comes highly recommended by many people out there. That is a REIT. They invest, lost my train of thought on that one, just completely blanked out. I want to say they do apartments, maybe entertainment. I have to double check. I am just completely blanking out on that one. I apologize so much for that. But that is very strong stock, very good dividend. I would also, I do have positions in Washington Prime. I've talked a lot about Washington Prime. I really like that one. I've never personally bought a share. I have 3 shares of Washington Prime, and all 3 were from referrals. That is a big one that Robinhood, however their matrix works, when the referrals are distributed, that one has come up 3 times. Sounds like it's a pretty common one that people get. But I haven't personally bought in, because that's when I found them. That's when I started to get out of the penny stocks, but I really like that company. Those of you that have been around the channel long enough, since we started, you know that I'm big on management, how the companies are managed, what they're doing to improve. If they're having a downtime, what are they doing to fix that? Washington Prime, I've listened to an earnings call of theirs. They have another one actually coming out today, I believe is their latest earnings call. So I'll be looking forward to listening in on that one. Their CEO is very entertaining guy. Definitely very down to earth, not one of those like indubitably. I mean, he'll crack jokes. But I mean, he's got the answer to the questions that the investors are calling in and asking him. So not just some like jokester, but he's got a good head on his shoulders, but also knows how to cut loose sometimes. And I really like that. And they're making a lot of positive steps they're putting into place to improve what they have. So even though that one is a penny stock, I would like to start getting in on that one. They actually just hit a 52-week low, and I'll kind of discuss some of that here next. So we ended the week at $200.12. Starting off this morning, actually let me back up for a second. Last night, as you know, I've got about $9 or $10. I think it's about $10 wrapped up in 4 different cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin. Last night when I went to bed, Bitcoin was up, and I was up on Litecoin. I was down a little bit on Ethereum, and I was down about $2 on Dogecoin. That one has dropped off significantly the past couple weeks. But I was up as high as like $201. I mean, I had pretty good gains last night. All 4 of those had a nice run up. So in addition to my stock portfolio being up for the week, over the weekend, those cryptos drove that up. Well, that all changed this morning. I wake up this morning, get through everything, jump on my Robinhood app, and I'm down to like $194. I'm like, oh man, what happened when I was sleeping? So jump on the news. The big announcement that came out today is that the coronavirus has hit Italy. There's a big outbreak in Italy. So it is moving around the world. They're getting ready to upgrade it to pandemic status. So fears of that has driven down all the major financial institutions. Your Dow is down, your Nasdaq's down, everything is just tanking today. Worldwide markets are down. So they are anticipating that, you'll get a rebound here in a day or two, but overall, your stocks are probably going to be down for the next few months until things kind of get under control. We get a vaccine in place, the fears start to subside, and then it's going to take a little bit of time for those stocks to get back up where they were at before everything went down. So don't panic. I can't stress that enough, especially newer ones. I get a lot of newer investors that watch my channel because that's kind of what I'm focused on, is people just getting started out. Smaller accounts, things like that, like mine. I mean, for my account only being at $200 and losing, I mean, right now, before I jumped on to start shooting this video, I looked to see where I was at, and I was down to $190.08. So I've dropped over $10 overnight. So that is going to cause a lot of panic, especially for these smaller accounts like mine and just getting started out. You haven't had time to get your feet wet, to learn that patience, to learn that these things happen and that the stuff is driven by news. One thing you'll learn in the stock market is every action creates an overreaction. Either people go in and buy too much, or they panic sell. Don't panic sell. Hang on tight. This is a good time to just sit back, let everything ride, see how things turn out, see which things are actually legitimately dropping and which ones are dropping because of the virus. Give it some time. If you've got a little extra money you can throw in, now would be a good time. Like I'm trying to do, is build up some of these positions, get in while they're lower before they go back up. So this is a good time to start building up some of those positions if that's something you've been looking to do and just haven't had the funds for it, or they weren't quite at a good buy-in price. I bet they're at a good buy-in price now, so do it. Had an update video Friday. It was not a Robinhood update video. It was in regards to the cash management, so I want to give a quick update on cash management. I am off the Robinhood cash management wait list. A little bit of a funny story there. I will link above to that video. It's pretty entertaining. I think all my videos are entertaining, are they not? I don't know. Okay. But anywho, I had sent a tweet out to Robinhood Friday morning because I saw a lot of people getting off that wait list and saying, hey, I'm 17. I moved up 13,000 the day before. I got 17,000 spots left. Be a nice Friday gift if you bump me up there and get me off the waiting list. Boom, 2 hours later I get a notification that I'm off the waiting list. So thank you, Robinhood. I'm a member of a trading group on a Facebook group for other Robinhood traders. Just kind of go and talk about how your week's been going, if there's any hot news, what everybody's buying and selling, that kind of, just general. A lot of people out there looking for advice. They're new to investing. Well, I shared that on that site, just as a, funny, haha. I tweeted at Robinhood, and then all of a sudden I'm off the list. Was it coincidence? Was it not coincidence? And somebody had shared a screenshot saying, hey man, I'm pretty sure that everybody got 17,000 spots today, and I could have been a jerk, could have made a smart aleck comment, but no, I made a smart aleck comment. Totally made a smart aleck comment. I jumped on there and I said, yeah, and you're welcome. So we are off that waiting list. Looking forward, a lot of people are getting off the fractional shares wait list. So hopefully pretty soon that we are off that fractional shares waiting list, because I would like to start getting into some of these bigger dogs on the dividends, some things that I've been looking at, but again, with our small portfolio size, there was no way we're going to be able to get them. Like Realty, ticker symbol O, that's a big real estate REIT good dividend, but it trades for around 90 bucks, between 90 and 100, so a little bit out of our realm. You know, the Microsofts, the Apples, those big dividend stocks, Walmarts that always do well, but are just out of reach because of the size of our portfolio. We'll be able to start picking away at those, you know, 5-10 bucks at a time. And you still get that fraction, whatever percentage you pick up, you get that fraction of a dividend when their dividends pay out. So nice little bonus there. So how did your trading week go? How are things going for you? Personally, out of I think I have 15 positions in my portfolio. Every one of them are in the red today. At one point, I did have one that was green. But all of them are in the red now. I've got about 25 stocks on my watch list that I'm looking at for buy-in points, or I've bought in the past and still like to keep an eye on them. I think out of 25, 3 of those are green today. So you can tell it's just it's everywhere, and it's going to be something that's impacting us in one way or another for a while. So again, be cautious. If you see something that's a good buy-in, you know, grab it while it's low now. But be patient. Don't panic sell. Please don't panic sell. This is a waiting game. I mean, it's, you know, the stock market wasn't designed to be a 5-minute millionaire thing. It's you know, millionaire over your lifetime. I'm trying to do it a little bit quicker because you know, I'm pushing 40 and I'd like to retire soon, and this would be a nice, I'm looking at this, building this up as a nice way to retire a little bit earlier. So you know, just stick with it, be patient. Again, that's all I got for this time around. How's everybody's portfolios doing? Did you get off the cash management list? Let me know in the comments. Let me know again what you think of this stuff. I got a lot of new subscribers. I gained over the weekend about 25 subscribers. So thank you to all of you that are new to this channel. We're getting bigger. We're blowing up out there. So I appreciate that. Make sure you're liking these videos. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think on everything. Again, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure you do. Share this channel out to all your friends so they can all join us to drive up stocks. So until next time, thank you. Have a great day.